Okay, so I restarted my phone because I tried twice, and I don't think my first live stream went up at all. And my second one, I had to cancel. It's just a perfect scenario for this kind of day when I have a headache. I can't really think. Okay, see? People are coming in now. There's people. Hello, people. This is the third time I've done this. Hi, Sorty. This is the third time I've done this live stream, and like the first 2 times, I don't think it did anything because like nobody was coming on, and it's always at least one person, at least every time, one person. There was no one, and then the first one I got cut off. Second one I had to end. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh, goodness. Internet is freaking weird right now. That's all I know. How you doing, Sorty? You hanging in? Oh, wow. It's 3 a.m. for me, and I was just thinking, so I decided why not join. Oh, yay! I'm sorry it's so late over there. My boyfriend was hounding me to do this earlier, but I've not been, honestly, like for a solid week now, I've been fighting depression really bad. And so, I mean, today's better, but it's still there. And so I'm just dealing with that, and then also trying to figure out how to be social on the internet again. As they say, social media. But I don't know. It's hard for me some days to come on here. I'm sure everybody can understand. Because some days you don't feel like putting on your personality, you know? Some days you just want to chill and relax and not worry about that stuff. But my boyfriend really pushed me today. And he might be joining us here shortly. I hope so. And he offered to do an AMA. Ask me anything. And that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be so fun. So fun. But yeah. I'm glad you came on, Sorty. My dog's butt is blue, by the way. She laid down in some chalk, and her butt is blue now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't want to sound like I'm pitying you, but I truly am sorry. I know it's like what you're going through. I hope you feel better. You don't need to feel like live streaming. Thank you, Sorty. And all that noise is the man of honor, I guess. And my dogs love him, so they'll be making noise.
Yes, they do.
They do. Oh, and you came bearing gifts.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got my dogs, like, obsessed with him. She's just a big baby. You didn't, yeah. Hey. Say hi.
Hey.
Sorty's on right now.
Sorty, you got one person right on. Hello, Sorty.
Others will come on, I'm sure.
I know. Of course they will. You usually get like 10 people.
At least.
At a time, yeah.
But yeah, that's the man.
Yeah, right.
Oh, hey, James. How's quarantine coming along with you, Sarah? I'm surviving.
Great? What are you talking about?
Sure, it's going great.
You're just too much of an extrovert. All us introverts are having a great time. Trust me, I've been able to knock out
extrovert
all
tendencies. I have extrovert tendencies.
No, you are 100% an
Oh,
extrovert.
that is funny, man. That is funny, man. They named you Funny Man.
I know.
Yeah.
Everybody's named
That's
me
funny, man.
That's okay. We're not sponsored by them. So.
I'm not extrovert. Y'all are crazy.
No, she only likes to hang out with groups of people.
I like hanging out with my friends, okay? There's nothing
And
wrong.
how many times have you told me during this quarantine that you feel all cooped up and stir crazy, and that's not what...
Because I like getting out to, like, go to the mountains.
That's
To
what
the
extroverts
mountains.
do.
Or, like, something.
They
It
like
doesn't
to
mean
get
I have to be
out.
around people. I don't like people.
I realized this the other day. Yeah, I was like, you are way more extrovert, man. You lead on. Is it cool to be introverted? I wish I could change that. I wish I was like you.
Hi, Saki. Oh, Sakura's saying hi, guys.
Yes.
There's Sakura. Saki. Saki, say hi. She's not wanting to say hi. Look at her. Oh, there she is.
Dallas is just dying over there.
Yeah.
Just army crawling around, saying that maybe notice me here. Maybe I'll crawl a little closer. You notice me over here.
Here, I don't know if I can zoom in. Ah. There I can. Yeah, there's the Dallas.
That's my lover.
Don't mind those burn marks there. That was from 4th of July, quite a few years ago.
Which burn marks on the dog?
No, on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Like,
Oh yeah, you guys saw the
fresh.
No, that was from 4th of July, like 3 years ago.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but no, those worms things, the little tablets that you put on the ground and you light on fire.
Oh, yeah.
And it just grows. Yeah.
Those are awesome.
Ugh, God. Family friend Renee, she wants to come over and get high.
Oh, jeez. Everybody wants to come over and get high
Everybody
with
wants
you.
to come. Yeah.
But she's down for it because she's such an extrovert.
It's only
Yeah,
some people.
I
Only
make
some
shit up.
people.
Like neighbors, your friends, my friends, random people walking by.
Cute doggies, yes. You like the chocolate rug, Dallas? She needs a haircut really bad.
Oh, look at Saki sat down
Yeah,
with the chalk.
I was telling him, I was like, my dog's ass is blue.
Yeah.
She laid down on the chalk and now her ass is blue.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, poor Saki. And she's got a pink paw, too.
She's trying to be fabulous.
She is fabulous. She is fabulous. Here, I'll show you guys what the kids did. See? They did the mosaic chalk art. It looks really cute. Chocolate rug, more like brown noodles. There you go. Dallas. Oh, there's her butt. See, I started trimming her, and she just looks like shit now.
I'm your little one. Come on.
Yeah, and you guys will witness
Oh,
him.
come on. You can do it. Yes. Here.
Feel free to ask him anything, guys. He offered
yeah.
to do an AMA earlier, so.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm really narcissistic, so I feel like everybody's just busting at the seams to ask me things. Why not, right?
Well, I guess it is a narcissistic thing to go on the internet and be like, ask me anything! Because I'm that important.
Yes.
I can see your extrovertness coming through there.
Yeah, right?
Thanks, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you were on my side.
Nope.
Oh, hey, Couch. It's Funny Man. TM, yeah.
Yeah. TM trademark. Oh, did he trademark it?
I guess you're trademark.
Hey. I need a manager.
I'm on everyone's side, says Sorty.
Yeah. On the side of justice, goddammit.
Dallas, it's fine.
These are happy squeals.
I know.
She's so happy.
Because you spoil her.
Because she cuddles with me.
Because you spoil her.
What do you mean by loving her? I spoil her. Yeah, I give her love. You spoil her.
Question for Funny Man. What do you feel about being human?
Oh, I hate it. I feel like it sucks. Yeah.
It sucks being human.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Did you hit your head earlier?
No,
You got,
I probably
a
just
red
have.
mark.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
I don't remember hitting my head earlier.
Oh, God.
So it must have been pretty hard, I guess.
Honestly, big mood.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
does
I
it
know.
feel to be funny, Funny Man? Asked James.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, I've talked about that a lot. You know, I'm a stand-up comedian now, which is how you met me.
Yeah.
But, no, I was always that loser, loner kid, like a real introvert my whole life. So it's weird to get on stage and just go and talk shit and then have everybody, like, applaud for you.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
crazy when
agree.
I'm at some bars and it's just like, introducing so-and-so, 5 people, yeah. Introducing so-and-so, 6, 7 people, yeah. And then they introduce my name and it erupts.
Yeah.
You've seen that happen.
Yep.
That shit is wild. Because it used to be
Especially-
just a bunch of loud sighs and everybody like rolling their eyes and shit. And I'd be like, thanks, Mom. I'm home from school. Fuck.
I've straight up had groups of people told to be quiet, to not applaud for me by adults.
When? Not a
When-
comedy.
No.
Oh, of course.
No.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean by, like, just getting heavy sighs and then, like, you get in a comedy or you just get into doing something that involves a stage and
Yeah.
all of a sudden everybody's just, like, crazy to see you and you're like, oh my God, I know you. And it's like, okay.
Now I just can't wait to, like, like, sell out. I'm trying to sell out and, like, get fur coats and shit. Well, it's the next step.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Hey, Brianna. Let's see. Any questions for Funny Man and my boyfriend? Brad Golby, by the way.
Yes,
He introduces himself with full name.
I do. Been made fun of that by my sister before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when...
You make fun of yourself about that a lot more than I think.
Well, I do it because it's like I got a weird last name.
Golby.
Yeah.
I
With
like it.
Yeah, but it's got like a D in there and shit. It's like a,
I mean, it's
sneaky
better
D.
than Wurtzball. I mean, my fucking name.
That's true.
Everybody,
That is
yeah,
true.
everybody misspelled it and mispronounced it, and oh God, yeah, it was just. Dallas, are you looking at yourself?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it looks like she's looking at herself like, what's that? What's going on? Look at her. She's so cute. Oh, that squishy face. But, that's it. I would applaud for both of you, like, hey, I watch you on YouTube.
That's a credit now. Now I'm a YouTube star too.
Yeah. It could be worse, Sarah. You could be, oh God, I could be a Sita right now. Yeah, that's true.
You be a what?
Sita, my ex-fiance.
Oh,
Yeah, his last name was Sita.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, I dodged that bullet. Thank God. Thank God. Maybe one day, like, I'll go into detail as to why I left that relationship, but as of right now, I think we're good. We'll
Oh,
just
have you
continue with the
not?
AMA. I've not gone into detail.
Oh, he's a bitch. That's what it is. Tell him I said it. Tell him he knows where to find me. My face is on flyers.
Question for Funny Man from Sorty. Are you... Oh, sorry. Meh. No, come on. There. Are you smoking tobacco?
Yeah, well, right now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Because you wanted someone... ... funny.
Yeah, right.
I wanted somebody who's got a good head on his shoulders. And it took a comedian to do that. Cocky.
Head on my shoulders. Hell yeah, head and shoulders too, dog. Right.
Brad Golby actually was just, what did you, like, guest appearance on Deadass,
Oh,
which is a
yeah.
podcast by Randall Thompson.
Oof.
You can find it on Spotify.
Randall
What is it?
Crab Meat Thompson.
Randall Crab Meat
He was voted the
Thompson.
most underrated comedian in all of Nevada. by
He's amazing. He's a great
Thrillist.
comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a great comedian.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he is a friend of ours, and Brad was on his podcast, and part 1 of it is already out. There's more parts coming.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
We recorded
definitely.
for like 4 hours or something like
Jesus.
that. Yeah, man, it was like a real Joe Rogan
Deadass.
podcast.
Deadass. Deadass.
Deadass.
So look it up. Randall Crab Meat Thompson. Look it up and give it a follow. And listen to his podcast. He talks about a lot of really interesting things, and I was actually shocked with how much you mentioned me, actually.
Yeah. Well, it's just because we were talking about, like, paranormal stuff and then, like, crystals and tarot readings and crazy people, and I was like, you know what? I
You
know
need
somebody.
a haircut. But yeah. No, I know. Yeah, no, talking about anything paranormal, ghostly, or dead, everybody always thinks of me. Like, Daniel and Laura, when they were on their honeymoon in Rome, they went into the catacombs and
Killed
their
somebody
entire
and thought of you?
their entire honeymoon, because there were skulls and dead people everywhere. Their entire honeymoon, they just thought of me. Like their entire honeymoon. It was great. Dude looks young, says Couch. Question for Funny Man. Are you even old enough to purchase tobacco?
Well, you know, I mean, I'm old
That's
enough
for
to
you,
get a
Couch.
fake ID, you know. So.
No, you're no. He's old enough to rent a car, okay?
I just cleared that hurdle.
So there you go.
Yeah. 25. I always like to make fun of her. She just.
Yeah,
makes
how
it
old
loud
is
and
this funny man dad? 25. Now everybody's wanting to know how old you are.
Makes sense.
Yeah, actually, one of his sets, so like he starts off with, "My name's Brad Golby. I'm 25 years old."
Yep.
Yeah. I've almost memorized your whole set.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You mean just the beginning part? Sucker.
Well, yeah, most of the beginning part. Does Sarah have to drop you off at school in the morning? Couch, really? Fuck you, man. Obviously immortal and born in the 1500s. There you go.
I'm a Highlander, yes.
He's Jack the Ripper.
Mm-hmm. And a dog whisperer. Do a lot of things.
Yeah, this dog is just getting so spoiled. So spoiled. So loved.
We need to finish shaving her. She's
Yeah.
a big old mop.
He's Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
It's funny because it wasn't that long ago when we finished watching John Wick. Well, no, yeah. Did we watch the third one?
We didn't watch the third one. We watched
Not
one
yet.
and
Yeah,
two.
we watched 1 and 2. He created the universe. Aww. You know, I've heard somebody, I don't know if it was in front of you or not, but there was somebody that referred to you as Jesus one time.
Hey man, a lot of people do that. I tell them not to. I'm like, don't worship me. But they're,
You have to tell people to not worship you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's like friends will invite me over for drinks, and then it's like I walk into their bathroom and there's an idol of me, and I'm like, come on, man. Like,
No,
you know the real Jesus is gonna get mad
the Jesus
about this.
statue with the A.
Yeah.
that would be his. That would be his. Sorry, I just figured I would harass you instead of doing homework. You gotta do homework, Couch. Do your fucking homework. God damn it! I'm fucking up all over the place here. Let's see. Pretty sure the whole channel does exactly that. Yeah, right?
Harasses you.
Oh, everybody gives me a hard time, but I don't mind.
There you go.
Yeah, Sorty's seen, a lot of them have all seen, actually, a lot of the trolls that'll come in and start talking shit to me, too.
I apologized for that, okay?
Your hair's just, I don't know.
It's breezy outside.
I don't know how you enjoy your hair being down. Anytime my hair gets like, you've seen me, as soon as my hair gets long enough to be put in a ponytail, it's in a ponytail.
Yeah, you do the, like, Geralt.
Half up, half down. I mean, world has its chicks are into stigmata, so Jesus is the way to go, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna start a cult.
No.
Yes. I think now is the time to
Hey, don't get me in there. Don't get into the mean group. Don't get into the mean group. Okay. Yeah, no mean. No mean. No nasty.
No nasty, mean people?
Mm-mm. Is it chilly in Vegas today? In the shade.
Yeah.
In the sun, it's kind of hot.
It's been warming up slowly.
Very
Actually,
slowly.
Like yesterday, it was like a little warm, and I was going to go get something to eat from work, and I saw in the Arts District there was like a lady walking down the street with like she had nothing but a hoodie on and like one titty out.
Oh my God!
Just
I
walking.
saw a lady the other day when Kari and Christina picked me up. When Kari was in town, they picked me up, and we were driving down the street. And right before the main street,
Yeah.
there was this lady that was crossing the road, and I kid you not, her pants were around her thighs,
Really?
underwear and all.
Oh shit.
Just walking as if nothing was wrong, nothing was going on, everything was fine. But no, her ass was out.
Is that like, I don't understand that.
I don't
Is that how you,
understand that
like,
either.
Is that how you like keep at the right temperature? Is that like the same logic as like leaving one foot out, like when you sleep? Just one titty out?
I don't even know if I'm repeating myself, but we're in quarantine and you can get arrested for going out, says Sorty. Jesus. Where is that again?
Yeah, what state?
Yeah, no, she's not in the U.S. She's out of the country. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorty lives in another country, yeah.
Oh,
That depends on if it's a Jim Jones cult or a Heaven's Gate cult, my dude.
I liked Heaven's Gate, though.
Yeah, he likes
Marshall Applewhite was a boss. Okay, if I could be like him.
If there's anybody to talk about when it comes to cults and wars, history, politics,
yeah,
this guy.
He's
Smart. Give him 10 lipstick kisses on the face, says Lex Furter. Well, I mean, I don't think he would appreciate that. Oh yeah, that's right, Kuwait. Sorty lives in Kuwait.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But Lex, you're welcome to be here. It's just this is a troll-free zone, so if you're gonna troll, I'm gonna boot you out. So that's your only warning.
Yeah, with your lipstick kisses.
No, it's not that. It's just I give everybody that warning.
Oh.
Any new person that joins my chat, or joins my channel,
that you don't recognize.
Yeah, I give them that warning all the time. Everybody gets that warning. Funny man served in World War I, World War Vietnam, probably.
World War Vietnam, yes. No, I had a bone spur. I couldn't go.
That was why.
That's why.
That's why. That lady must have been quite the sight. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. No, that lady with the pants around her, freaking. That was.
I was like, when I saw this other chick, I was like, she's not walking down the street like a female Greek warrior, like a sash and like one tit out. I'm just like, what is going on? But yes, right, drugs are crazy.
Drugs are crazy.
Today, actually, when I went to go to 7-Eleven before I showed up over here, I went to the one we always go to, not far from here, crazy area. You stay in nice areas, but
yours isn't much better.
Mine is not okay. It's not in the heart of everything.
Yeah.
But I saw this lady and she was buying a drink or something, and I was like, I was being super judgmental because I saw this chick and I was like, all right, she looks nice, like she looks fine, like she was in like a sundress. She looked like she had her shit together. I was just like, this is a crazy area. Like, what the fuck brought you over here? Like, look at me, all right? I'm here to buy dollar PBRs. That's what that's obvious. Look at me. But I was just like, what is she doing? And then she, like, turned around and looked at me, and her face was fucking beat to shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it was, like, my first reaction was just to be like, oh, my God, honey, are you okay? Because, like, her eye, there was no white in her eye. It was all red. I was like, holy shit. And then somebody gave her one of those hot and fresh pizzas, and I was just like, welcome to the area. It's things are never as they seem to be, you know?
Yeah. Oh, jeez, that poor lady. Let's see. Sorty says, I don't remember getting that warning. I'm a special guest, huh? Well, Sorty, you've been around for a long time. You've been around since before I started that warning. What, a comedian being super judgmental? Perish the thought. She looked like someone uprooted the ugly tree and beat her with it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I guess.
Yeah, Sarah, you live in a weird area. Yeah. James visited Vegas. What was it, last year? I think it was last year. But yeah, we got to meet up downtown and hang out for a day. Cool. I got to show him some of the cool places around here. That was fun. Gave him a little history lesson.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you take Kari, like, up and down, like, Main Street or anything?
No, we didn't get a chance to do that. Yeah, okay, so Main Street is our arts district, and it's been boarded up, and they've repainted the boards and everything, too. I meant to take Kari down there, but I forgot.
They do that in a lot of places in Vegas. They board everything up with plywood and then paint over it. Like there's motels and everything. When
They got
board
that
all the
idea
doors,
from other
paint
places
doors
because
on it.
Vegas is unoriginal.
Trying, I guess.
I think it was New York and LA that started doing that to keep squatters out.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I want to come home to Vegas this winter, maybe. Hopefully. Get baked. Try and hide out in... hide out in the tunnels. Sure, Couch. Sure. Hide out in the tunnels. See how long you last. Sorty says, for Sarah, did you meet Funny Man in a comic store? Well, actually, yeah, we met at an open mic. It was my first open mic. No, actually, I met him before I started doing the open mic comedy. We kind of came across an open mic comedy night after a birthday celebration one day, and that's how I found out about the open mics in Vegas. Was just randomly going to that one, and he went up that night, and I think it was actually another night that I went, and then you talked about the heat. That first night when you were going through your audio recordings, because he records all of his sets.
Yeah.
I think that first one that you found that was like in January.
Uh-huh.
That one that you talked like all the offensive things, and you were just like, oh shit, I wonder if this was the first set you heard from me. And I was like, yeah, I think that was the actual first one. And then the second time I saw you was when we came back during the summer, and that's when Kari shouted out about the heat.
Yeah.
And then you rambled on about the heat. And that was the first time I really remembered his whole set, because the first one I was kind of not listening because it was very offensive.
That's a good fucking bit.
It's a good bit, but it was so bad.
No, it's not. I've had so many people come up to me and tell me, like, you took the words right out of my mouth. Thank you for doing that bit.
No, it starts off really rough, though. And it's like, if you're not, like, keeping to the joke, like, the whole way around, then you don't get that punchline where it's just like, oh. Yeah.
I did learn to only do that bit if I have more than 5 minutes. Like, I need, like, at least 10 minutes to do that bit, because if I get cut off early, then, it sounds like I'm just being an asshole. There's a point to the shit
There's a point, you gotta stick to the point, yeah.
I've been cut off so many times at, like, Rebar, and people are like, Jesus, that's misogynistic. No. No.
And you were dressed like you were 100. He had been stalking Edna's Instagram.
Did you tell him that I was the one
I could lay low in commercial
center.
Edna? Yeah, he was the one that got me to do Edna for the stand-up. We got talking on Messenger one day, and I told him about Edna, and that I was thinking that she might actually do better than me, and I thought it would just be fun to do, and maybe not, and he was just like, yeah, no, do it.
Yeah. It's a funny concept. An old lady just talking about her husband with ED. I'm like, you talking about me? What are you talking about? Or all the different kooky shit you come up with.
All the weird random shit that I come up with, because Edna's just her own person. She has her own identity. Joke's on y'all, my room transformed into a darn cave, says Sorty. Well, you know what? I am jealous. I wish I could make my room into a cave. But no, okay, no. Laying low in Commercial Center. Commercial Center's gotten worse, I feel like, over the years.
Commercial Center?
It's just like right down the street.
Is it like the bridge by D Street?
No.
No. I don't know where all the camps are.
No, Commercial Center. No, it's got the Green Door and the Q Club.
Oh, I used to run comedy shows over there. Yeah.
What, Q Club?
No,
Green Door?
No, in that general vicinity.
Oh, yeah?
The Commercial Center thing in, like, Naked City. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to run a show there at Happy Earth Market. I used to run a few shows. Yeah, they still do open mics on Fridays. Well, not anymore. But, you know.
Wait, is that Commercial Center considered Naked City?
You know, I always talk about how it is, but the people
It's
there
not.
will say that it's right next to it. They're like, we're not technically Naked
No,
City.
no, it's not, because Naked City's like on the other side, like right behind Stratosphere. Yeah. That's Naked City. And it was called Naked City because of the prostitutes and the strippers that lived there.
That's why I called that area Naked City, is because there were a lot of people walking around and trolling around and picking up prostitutes and everything.
Yeah, Sahara, Maryland. Yeah, Sahara, Maryland.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that's commercial center. Yeah. A cave full of unclean mess. Oh no. Yeah, no, I gotta clean my room terribly. Did you paint the green screen wall yet? No, I have not. He doesn't want me to. He wants me to utilize it for green screen stuff, and I'm just like,
Good.
I don't have the programs for that.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like it's easier to get the programs than it is to repaint your room.
Or you could get a drop screen or
That's what most people do.
yeah, because that would be easier than having just ugly ass green walls.
The lights in your room are always turned off and your room's all dark. You can't even really tell anyway.
That's because I like it that way.
Okay, then
Don't expose my secrets. No, Naked City is behind the stratosphere. See, Naked City's behind the stratosphere. He's from Mesquite.
So.
He's from Mesquite, so he
You
does.
don't have a naked city in Mesquite.
Yeah, no,
Like
not
an
at
old
all.
person's city. That's it.
Yeah. Question for Funny Man. How do you cope with Sarah's quote-unquote introvertedness? God damn it, Sarah.
How do I deal with her quote-unquote
Exposed.
introvertedness? Yeah. You mean how extroverted she is? A recluse. And she gets always pissy at me. Every time I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I don't always get pissed.
Yeah.
No, I like staying in with you.
Yeah.
I like staying in with you. I don't like staying in just by myself alone, because then my thoughts get to me.
That's where I thrive, baby. I was born in
No,
the darkness like Bane.
because you let your thoughts get to you too.
Yeah, I know. That's when I write. Yeah.
We're gonna be drinking beer, by the way.
Woo.
Sorry, not sorry.
Oh, really?
Debatable.
Yeah, right.
I do enjoy his company. How to deal with her introvertedness? Mountains. Mountains if cocaine, like Bobcat? What? What are you saying, Couch?
He's talking about cocaine, mountains, and bobcats.
Yeah, cocaine, mountains, and bobcats.
How to deal with introvertedness? Mountains if cocaine like Bobcat Goldthwait. Oh, mountains of cocaine like Bobcat
Oh.
Goldthwait. Yeah.
Yeah, see, spell check. I gotta get you at something there, Couch, because you're fucking red my ass today. No, mountains of cocaine. No,
Yeah.
no,
It's not your style.
no.
Okay. Well, there goes the weekend. I guess.
Oh my god. No, I would like to live stream though one day with like a bunch of other comedians though. I think that would be fun.
It just
If they
depends
want
on,
to.
Well, it depends on how many you have. Because if you have too many, it's gonna turn into a fucking
Shit show.
yeah of just everybody talking.
Yeah.
3 people, like 2 guests, is probably enough. That's most.
James, are we okay overall? That is the real question. That is the real question, James. Are we okay overall? Are we okay overall? Are
Is
we
he talking
gonna
about-
survive?
Which we? Like what? Like
We, as in all of us involved.
oh, I mean probably. Statistically, one of you might not make it.
Statistically.
But yeah, fuck statistics. Don't worry about those. Those are for smart people, and those guys never get anything done.
Hey, if anyone wanted an unnecessary art update, after almost 3 years of drawing realistically, my style improved so much ever since the RDJ drawing. My blending the eyes and hair. Nice, Sorty. I should show you that Robert Downey Jr. picture that she drew. Like, it's amazing.
Oh really?
Yeah, she's
Which like point in time in his life.
around Iron Man, obviously.
Oh, I
but
want to see arrested Robert Downey Jr.
a what?
An arrested Robert Downey Jr. Could you,
Oh,
like,
when he was
draw-
on drugs
yeah,
and
can you draw his
everything?
mugshot?
Oh. Yeah, she wants to come over and get high, and I'm like, no, I'm live streaming right now.
She's outside listening to you like.
I'm live streaming. I can't answer. Don't call me, people, when I'm live streaming.
And if you don't know when that is, subscribe.
Oh, hey, Christy. Drug-free zone. Well, because we're on YouTube. We could go off camera, though, and then come back on.
Yeah, I know, right? It's true.
You can if you want.
Probably could.
And
Don't
then
they
we
do
could
the same
take
thing?
turns.
Don't they do the same thing with like Twitch, where it's like you can't do that on screen?
Probably. Thank you, Chrissy. I hate my hair right now, but I mean, it'll grow. It'll grow. I'm already getting a mullet. Look at this. Do you see this shit?
I do.
It's terrible.
I just saw Tiger King as well. I like it.
No!
I like it a lot.
No!
I think you should, yeah.
No!
Just dye the tips.
No, Christy, by the way, this
Come
is
on.
Brad. Brad, say hi to Christy.
What's up, Christy? Who's Christy?
Christy's the one that I used to paranormal investigate with. I told you
Oh.
about, yeah.
Yeah. We should
Oh,
go.
thank you. I like the color too. But yeah, I'm trying to get him to go on a ghost hunt with me, and he's like wanting to like get himself like all possessed and shit.
Heard all you have to do is ask.
It's an invite.
Yeah.
You invite it, and no.
I mean, I feel like I'll be fine because you know how to deal with it. Yes. Which is, see, this isn't like, this isn't her going, no, I don't. This is her like, yeah, I know you're right. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, that doesn't mean challenge accepted. No.
It's like if you're dating someone who works at a rehab, you shouldn't be afraid to get addicted to drugs.
Well,
They
I
know
mean,
how
I was
to-
possessed once, but we got a divorce since.
Oh, shit. No, you're a possession. Not
Yeah, that's not how it works. That's not how it works, says Christy. You can increase your chances that way, but yeah, there's a lot more involved to get possessed, but you just don't want to have them follow you. You don't want that invite of, yeah, do whatever you want.
I feel like I'm gonna be the next like Ed Warren. So yeah.
That was Nani in the background.
Flipping off.
I flip off my kids. Keep being awesome, everyone. You keep being awesome too, Frozen Fury. Glad to see you back. Okay. All right. Let's see. She may know what she's doing, but she can't stop a possession. Exactly. No, he actually wants to get possessed and then have me like do an exorcism on him.
Or something. Let's,
I don't know a proper exorcism, but I
let's
know
start
the
with
gist.
the former, and then we'll work on the ladder. We'll cross that exorcism bridge if we like reach it.
How about we just see how you do in Jerome, Arizona?
Sure.
I want to take him to Jerome.
Yeah.
Christy was the one that went to Jerome.
Oh really?
Yeah.
In the hospital hotel, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Those are my favorite places.
Okay, I sent something in Discord. I just saw it. Thank you. You need priest, yes. It does have to be somebody of, like,
Yeah.
holiness.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I don't know if you saw my... yes, I got crazy stuff there. Yes. She got crazy evidence there in Jerome.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy. I remember all the things he told me, and I still can't wait to go. We are planning eventually. Don't know when. But because of everything right now.
Yeah.
But we are planning on going to Jerome. So he can get some ghostly experiences, because he hasn't had one yet.
No, not yet. It's gonna be fun though. I can't wait to see things that aren't there.
At least you haven't had a legit paranormal experience where you know it was something paranormal. He's had
No,
things
yeah.
happen to him that were kind of unexplainable, but nothing of the sort of, like,
Nothing that I can
Oh, this was
discount as my mind playing with me.
yeah. Have you ever been to that haunted park in Henderson?
It's a park?
Couch! I don't like that park. That park is kind of full of shit to me. Sorry, I'm letting my dogs inside.
Come on, Sophie, come too.
Go on, both of you, before I smack your butts.
Come on, little one.
And the old lady. There we go. Yeah, leave the door alone. Go away. I told my kids that they could get me booted off of freaking YouTube, and
For yelling, cussing, and hitting them?
no.
Oh. Yeah, they'll
No,
probably
there-
be like, whoa.
There's a I'll explain it after the live stream, but there's a whole new policy that's actually backed up by law now.
No children?
You can't make it
aimed towards children. And by having children in your videos, you can have it then aimed towards children. And if they deem that it's for children, even when you say it's not, they can still, like, not only demonetize your video, but also fine you.
That's because, like, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You can
Jesus.
be fined now.
Well, that's because people are getting really weird.
Yeah, lots of people getting weird.
Like, in their, like, mid-40s, like...
Had a
hating
spirit
towards
push me
people.
down into the bed and got it on camera. I forgot you got that on camera. That's awesome.
You had a spirit push you into a bed?
They had all kinds of
That is
crazy
one
things
hell
happening
of
to
a
them
frisky
all
spirit,
night.
yeah.
No,
That was a
no, it
frisky
was a
spirit.
frisky spirit. Yeah, no, he was like crawling into bed with them.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and they were feeling breath on their neck and everything. Excuse me. I'm burping now because I'm drinking beer.
That's what
I love getting that reaction from her. Because of Foxridge. I don't like Foxridge Park.
Why don't
It's
you
not
like that part?
it's not haunted enough.
Enough?
Enough.
There's just one Casper the Friendly Ghost running around. And he's
Oh,
not enough for
Christy.
you?
Yes, yeah, at the Jerome Hotel, yes. But no, at Foxridge, Christy did capture like a green orb that was kind of like dancing around, and it was really weird because it wasn't seen by the naked eye by any of us at all, and she was able to capture it on camera several times, moving differently each time. But
A ghost
it's not
orb,
enough.
Spirit orb.
It could have just been a random
Spook
thing that we
nuts.
just happened to come across. Like, seriously, like, to me, it's not enough. I want things flying off the shelves.
Have you seen that yet? Nothing's like come flying at you?
I have once.
Once.
I can't remember where it was at. But I do remember seeing something that was just, like, perfectly rested on, like, a shelf. And then it just, like, fell off. Like, and flung. And nothing else on the shelf moved.
Huh.
I can't remember where it was. I need undeniable evidence. Exactly! Exactly!
Yeah.
See, she gets it. She gets it. That's why we're friends, Christy.
I need undeniable evidence.
I had a spirit push me down down on the bed. The spirit was called Everclear, I think.
Yeah. That always, like, Everclear always, like, pushes me down in the bathroom. You know? And see, because that's a ghost I can believe in. Because I feel like it possesses you, too. Because you'll, like, fall asleep in one place and wake up in another place and lose track of, like, hours.
And you projectile vomit.
Yeah. Like The Exorcist. Exactly. Everclear and tap water.
Everclear and tap water?
Yeah.
Ew.
Fuck tonic water. I don't have that. I have a tap.
There's your tonic water.
That's beers in a mixture. You know you have a problem if your mixtures are beer.
You have a
in
problem if
cocktails.
you're mixing with tap water.
did do
That's
that.
nasty,
I know.
especially Vegas tap water.
Well, I wasn't in Vegas. I was drinking like entire
We used to mix
bottles of
Everclear
Ciroc.
and Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Jesus. Hey, right on. You know what? It's lit in the trailer parks nowadays. Mike's a fucking Christ. No, I used to buy a bunch of big bottles of apple Ciroc.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you saw all those bottles.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shelves of bottles of fucking empty.
I
Ciroc
like
bottles.
Kinky and 7-Up.
Isn't that like cotton candy
It's,
vodka?
Well, I mean, it's a brand that's aimed towards women, particularly. Yes.
I was gonna say children. I was gonna say aimed at high schoolers, but you know.
No, Christy says it's not. I feel like Brad and I will get along just fine. Yeah, too well. Sorty says, what now? I don't speak American lingo. We're talking about brands of alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing Everclear is good for is disinfecting bathrooms.
You really probably could.
Yeah, probably could.
Disinfect wounds and everything.
I just like beer. I'm basic, says James. Oh, it's a vodka. Okay, Kinky's a vodka.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah, I just said it was like a cotton
well,
candy
I'm sure
vodka.
they have like flavored vodkas.
Yeah, they have a
Yeah, but
blue
they
one and a
I
pink
think they
one.
also have.
They have like whipped cream flavored, which is like the blue one, and the pink one's like cotton candy.
No, I think you're thinking of Pinnacle. Pinnacle vodka. does
No,
it.
Pinnacle. I think Pinnacle does like a bunch of flavors. flavors.
Yeah, they do a bunch of flavors.
Yeah.
But Kinky, I think they only have a few, and they
Kinky
not
looks
cotton candy. See.
I'm about to Google it. My phone.
Yeah, because
isn't being
yeah,
used
your
up.
phone isn't being used. I like that vodka is gluten-free and vegan.
I like that it makes me feel like a communist. I wear those like fur hats, and I swing around sickles when I'm on vodka.
You turn Russian.
Yeah, well,
And in a very extreme,
not full Russian.
characteristic
I'm
way.
only drunk, yelling, and swinging weapons. I'm only half Russian. All right, that's not full Russian. Everybody knows that.
He's more Scottish than anything.
Berries and mango. That's the blue one, and the red one is.
Oh, see, I was thinking of a different brand, Christy. For some reason I pictured the label differently.
Yeah, they look like you can't see that. Like that kind
Yeah,
of.
like that. Yeah.
Like condoms would.
When I drink vodka, I turn into Lemmy Kilmister from Motorhead. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lemmy, yeah.
He's dead, isn't he?
This is the most I've heard Brad say. He's a chatty Cathy today, says my mom. She's watching.
Yeah? Chatty Cathy.
It's a blood orange. Ooh, she's got a blood orange one.
Okay, that doesn't sound bad.
No,
I
doesn't
like
sound bad.
vodkas that are like I like expensive vodkas because it's like a lot more crisp. Like I've tried cheap vodkas, but when I get things
I
like
drink the red one.
Oh really? Yeah, well, that's the one we just showed off too.
Yeah.
How much are bottles of Kinky? Like whatever bottles you buy, like how much is it usually?
I don't imagine that it's too cheap, and I don't imagine that it's too expensive
I'm gonna
either.
guess around
I don't think-
$15.
Yeah, I don't think it's
from what I was
expensive.
seeing.
I don't think it's expensive. When I was in my younger days, I used to chase my whiskey with Jaeger. Ooh, ew. I'm Jax and a trans man. Well, hello, Jax. Welcome. We just asked for no trolling. If you troll, you'll be booted. So this is the only warning. That's all.
We're talking about alcohol.
Yeah, we're talking
passing
about
out in
alcohol.
bathrooms and shit.
This quarantine has us.
Drinking.
I guess. Let's see. I'll just act like I understand even if I'm 15. I'm sorry, Sorty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Sorty's young.
Oh, don't get into this.
Don't get into alcohol, Sorty.
Go
don't
to
do it.
school,
Yeah.
okay?
Be good. Stay away
Don't
from
do
drugs
what
and
those kids are
alcohol.
doing. You don't wanna grow
It's
up and do
$63. What?
Really?
A bottle?
I'm buying big bottles. That sounds like it's.
Kinky
Christmas.
is
How many times is it
$63.
distilled? Wow. Because I was buying Ciroc,
I
and that's
didn't
like
think it was that
$30 a
expensive.
bottle. For those
Oh, for Ciroc?
for the Ciroc bottles you saw, those are $30 a bottle. Yeah.
Mm.
And that's good. Apple Ciroc. I was mixing it with juice.
Mm.
Until I ran out.
I
of
figure
juice.
if I drink enough, I'll be immune to COVID-19, says
Yeah.
Couch.
That's
Oh,
good.
don't worry. It's illegal here, says Sorty.
Oh yeah, in Kuwait. You bet your ass it is.
That's a good point.
Yeah, don't mess around.
But still, if you ever go to a country where it is legal, don't do it.
Unless you're peer pressured.
No, don't. What the
Yeah.
hell, man? What the fuck?
Don't do it unless people want you to do it. And
I'm
then
getting
it's
my
justified.
first binder soon and top surgery in a week. That's awesome, Jax. That's awesome. You know what binders are?
They're usually like these things that you like hold papers in.
No.
They got hooks.
for trans, for women transitioning to male.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're chest binders, and it's a safer way to bind down the chest that's not like harmful at all,
Oh.
because like a lot of women were hurting themselves and causing a lot of damage to the lungs and everything too
Oh gosh.
by binding with Ace bandages. So now they
Yeah.
actually have legit binders that are medically approved.
Huh. Well, that's good.
Yeah. Education.
Yeah.
I used to work in the liquor store at the world's largest gift shop on Sahara and Las Vegas Boulevard, says
Oh.
Couch.
Wow.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I've seen a lot
Basically
of sketchy shit
a
over there.
basically a boob corset. Yeah, that's a great way to explain a binder.
Yeah.
If someone has a purple spot on their neck, is that a love bite?
I don't think I have one. Did you?
You don't have one. I don't have one either. Yeah, I guess it's considered a love bite. Don't get into doing that though, because I just realized what Nani just did. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna kill these kids. They think they're so funny.
You're gonna hear them. You're gonna just hear them screaming in the background. No, please stop. Not the count of nines. We'll stop. We promise.
They think they're so funny. They're all watching the live stream, by the way, right there.
Oh, really?
They're all being fucking losers. I'm asexual, don't worry, says Sorty. That's awesome. There you go. Let's see. It means someone's grounded for a while. You guys are funny. Hello, Becky. Welcome. So, troll-free zone. I give everybody that's new a warning of no trolling. That's all. This is like the most I've had like new people on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's because of your face.
I doubt. I mean, why would you? It's not like we even promoted I'd be on here. Did you even make a post you were going to do this?
If you go on Facebook, yeah, you'll see.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, see, haha. You didn't see that I made a post.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he's the one that's been pushing me to live stream more often, so.
She's so reluctant. I don't know why. You guys seem cool.
You guys are cool. I love live streaming with you guys. It's just, it's the energy that it takes to do it.
Plus, it puts her in a good mood, so I'm like, do it more.
It does put me in a good mood. The lockdown has made them finally go mad. Yeah. I've been in quarantine for a while, meow. It's okay, because I got dinosaur-shaped chicky nuggets and shells and cheese. There you go.
Yeah.
Healthy eating. But the end result is worth it. There you go.
The end result of what? Of chicken nuggets and macaroni?
No, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, she's saying she's asexual. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's good.
Jamaican nuggets, says Jay. I can barely read that. I got a skull, says Sorty. We've got two.
Oh.
I'm being
Like,
a smartass.
I was like, what, in your closet? Where do you have skulls?
No, I have a collection of skulls in my room, though.
Oh, okay. Just
I found it in my yard. Wait, what? An actual legit skull? Like a human skull? Because I think you should call the authorities if you found a human skull. Oh, Cardi. I guess it's super windy in New Mexico today. No, a pigeon skull. Oh, okay. Well, turn that
cool.
into a pendant.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool, fine. I don't know if you should wear it around your neck all the
Is
time.
one of them decidedly Isaac-shaped? A skull in my closet. Is it like Isaac-shaped?
Oh.
Sorry. Friends don't seem to understand what live streaming means.
Oh, did you
Why
tell
can't
they
people
were
use
live
ace bandages for binding? It's really not a healthy thing to do. A lot of times they get bound too tightly, and it can cause not only like open wounds and lacerations, it can also cause like your lungs to not expand in the way that they need to, and you can get pneumonia. And yeah, there's a lot of really bad things when it comes to wrapping with ace bandages, and that's why they came out with medically approved binders now for women transitioning to male. So, female to male transitions.
Nice.
Yeah, I've always said it's so much easier for a male to female transition than a female to male transition from everything that I've read and studied. I mean, both has its own struggles, of course. But do you know how easy you can just buy tits online?
How easy, Sarah? How much do they cost? Is that within your
No.
your checkout?
No, that's Fun fact, I have a service dog, PTSD/migraines. I'm sorry, that sucks, but I'm glad you do have a service dog.
Yeah, that's cool. Service dogs can be allowed anywhere.
They're amazing.
I need to get my dog into a
No, your dog would not. He wouldn't even pass. He's a sweet boy.
He makes me feel good. I'm into Target.
There's some differences. Sorry if I'm wrong. Isn't it a therapy dog? Sort of, yeah. Actually, a service dog is there to keep aware of their owners' behaviors and things. Like when it comes to having PTSD, you can have random panic attacks. I have PTSD, and yeah, it can be really debilitating. I'm gonna kill these kids.
Okay. But what's it called? Yeah, service dogs are kind of, you kind of call them therapy dogs, yeah, because you have to get a therapist. If I'm correct, you have to get a therapist to like clear it.
I'm trying to talk about serious shit, and these kids keep putting up these freaking like meme faces on everything. I swear to God, these kids.
They're just entertaining.
They're entertaining themselves, exactly. I have a service bong.
Yeah, me too. It's certified. I bring it with me everywhere in the car. I had to get a therapist over like a video chat.
Oh yeah, guys, this is an AMA for Brad. And for those of you that don't know, he's a comedian, stand-up comedian. He was recently on the Deadass podcast on Spotify.
Yeah.
I think it's on iTunes as well.
I've been on Kill Tony twice. I got interviews in that though, but those are bullshit.
Really?
I hate it.
Really?
Because it gets really... Tony Hinchcliffe on Kill Tony gets super personal.
Oh.
Like he's not like you look cool or where are you from? He's like, tell me about your parents and your greatest fears.
Oh, was that interview you showed
like,
me?
Yeah, where it's
Yeah,
just
he
like,
was like
dude.
asking like really intimate questions,
Yeah,
like
just,
personal questions.
I remember showing that to her going, am I just being weird or is he asking
He was
weirdly
asking
intimate questions?
weirdly intimate questions.
Like-
weirdly intimate questions.
Like, it's not just hanging out with a beer at a bar. It's just like, all right, you're on a podcast. It's being filmed. We're on the road. And there's millions of people watching right now. Tell us about why your father hates you. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Why? Can't we be funny? He's like, no, this is funny.
So Sorty asked a question for Funny Man. If you see my recent drawing, tell me some feedback.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to show that to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to take, like, a bunch of LSD and then just, like, look at it.
I don't think she knows what LSD is.
It's also
Yeah,
bad.
she's 15. Yeah,
Okay,
it's bad. Just don't.
Okay. It's gonna give me it's gonna make me just my response will probably be more color.
He's great. He's great with my kids. I promise. He doesn't always talk about drugs. He doesn't always talk about drugs. I promise. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Becky. Oh, Jax, I'm sorry. Jax, his service dog just alerted to him that a migraine
Might be coming on.
Yeah, that's what service dogs are really, really great for. They know you and your body's signs and everything before you do. So before you even know that an anxiety attack is coming on or a seizure or anything, the dogs can sense it and they let you know, and then so you know to either sit down or find a safe place or get some kind of medical help if you're in a official building like in a casino or something. You can usually get like security's help and be like, hey, I'm about to have a seizure. Is there somewhere I could just be for a minute?
Which would probably just like ruin somebody's night. Okay. The break room? We can go to the break room. Let's go to the break room. Come on.
I mean, that's happened before to me working on the Strip. I worked at a hotel that used to be called Imperial Palace. Now it's called The Link. But when I worked there was actually a lady with a service dog that came up to me and she said that she was about to have an anxiety attack and her dog just alerted her and she needed some place to sit down for a minute. So I gave her my chair and I had her sit there for as long as she needed.
That's good.
Yeah. I remember the Imperial Palace. Yeah. We're lying in the bed and he is laying on my chest. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Which is what I hear a lot of service dogs like to do. They like to lie on your chest and listen to your heart.
Yes. Well, they also do that too because the weight is comforting.
Oh, really?
And it can calm you and it can relax you from having too hard of a panic attack.
Plus, they know it's like if something goes really haywire to start alerting other people.
Yeah, they'll start barking or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, question for Funny Man number several numbers. How has your day been?
It's been all right. I'm still working, so that's good. My job is still open. Because we do like a lot of online order stuff.
We're live streaming, Renee. I'm sorry. You've been calling, and I had to ignore because I'm live streaming.
Oh, did she get on now?
Yeah.
We
I'm
will take
running
care
out
of
of
you
weed,
soon.
though. I'm sorry.
We'll take care of you though.
You got some? Oh, okay. Okay.
Shit, I got everything.
Well, I mean, I got paid today, too, so we can get more if we need.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
not
Renee
that
keeps
bad.
interrupting the feed.
Oh, jeez.
Lucky for you, my business is shut down still. I'm sorry, Christy.
Yeah.
Well, Christy runs her own photography business.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And I know with your kids, especially with the gymnastics and everything, like you can't go to the gymnastics place to practice and everything. But it was really cool seeing your video, Christy, on Facebook, seeing your lovely little kid just, and my stupid kids keep plastering up faces.
Oh, they did it again.
They did it again. Thank
They
you.
pulled it down.
They took it down. Jeez.
Just change the angle of the camera. Aren't they watching?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Whoop, now it's all me.
There
What's
we
up,
go.
baby?
Yeah, there we go.
Ready for my membership?
I'm coming over. See you later. Okay. If we're still live streaming, you can join. But yeah, so yeah, I changed the angle, kids, because you wouldn't get the hint. I hear them inside go, oh, mommy wins.
She always gets frustrated until I'm like, why don't you just do this one little thing? And she's like,
You know, parenting's overwhelming, okay? Can't wait to meet him. He looks like cool people. Renee said you look like cool people.
not really. I got issues. But hey,
We all do.
we
We're a community of monsters on my channel.
Oh, really?
I used to start my videos by saying hello monsters or hello fellow monsters.
fellow monsters. There we go.
It was always fellow monsters because I'm a monster too. I know.
Oh boy, have you seen any more bees come out of that stump of wood?
No, you know where I have been seeing them come out of?
Where? Above? The same kind?
Yeah,
The same
from the
kind.
shingles. I think I have bees in my shingles
They're like
and
big-
wasps.
Big fat.
I've been
carpenter
seeing
bees.
wasps go in there too.
Well, I guess. Well, you have wooden shingles. I guess it's time to burn them. We it's okay. Cause fire goes.
My mom's still watching.
It's okay. Fire burns up. We can just handle just the top layer. Okay. I'm a handyman. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
You do our fire pit all the time, and you're like, it'll just burn up. You know that's not
Yeah.
how fire works.
No, that's totally how. Listen, I printed a certificate out yesterday. I know what I'm talking about. I've been burning houses for like a decade.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. How many?
I can't legally tell you. But it's enough to
Who's
know
seen
what I'm
Tiger
talking
King?
about.
Let's talk a little bit about Tiger King.
Oh, that was so wild.
That was so wild.
That was so wild.
Couch. Ugh.
I love Tiger King.
Can we not?
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
have to,
have to.
Come on, baby.
Question for Funny Man from Sorty. Number 4,605,000.
Yes.
How many times have you been told you look like a certain actor?
A lot. People tell me I look like a lot of shit. Like, my favorite one was when it was Matt Salt. Do you ever meet Matt Salt?
I don't think so.
He's a really awesome comedian in Las Vegas, Matt Salt. I look up to him. And I was giving him shit because I went on stage before him in a small venue. And he went on right after me, and he's like, who the hell is this Avril Lavigne trying to transition, mother...
Oh, that's where you got that
That's where I
one
got
from.
that from. It's like, I look like Avril Lavigne trying to transition. It's like, thanks, man. That's really cool. I got, I look like Jay and Silent Bob's little sister.
I see.
Trying to think of actors that I've looked like, though. Who?
If anything, like I would have said Jay.
from Jay and Silent
I
Bob.
was thinking about that the other day. I was thinking like,
You look more
I
like
should
Jay.
dress.
I
I should
should just bleach your hair.
Not Jay. I think I look like. I think I could be Silent Bob, and another comedian named Thomas Easter in Las Vegas. He could be Jay. He's
You have to put on your wig.
He's a Jay kind of person. I could
You have
just
to put
brush
back
my
on?
hair back and put on a cap. Kevin Smith isn't even that fucking big anymore. He had
Not
a heart attack.
anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Well, he's vegan too now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Only other Vegas comedians I know is Scratch with a K
Don't
and
live
Gooch.
Gooch, Brandon Gooch Hahn. I remember the first time I was on.
He looked more like an actor. Ah, from Shaggy.
Hey! No! That's what
Yes!
Goku called me.
The voice actor of Goku said he looked just like Shaggy, and he
Yeah.
should cosplay Shaggy from
But-
Scooby-Doo.
Those two, Scratch, I heard he lived in Florida. He moved to Florida. He's before my time. And Brandon Gooch Hahn, I've actually done shows with him. I was his feature once at Rick's Rolling Smoke, which is
Oh shit.
from Rick, whatever his name is, from the Pawn Stars. He owns
Yeah.
right next to the pawn shop. He owns a barbecue place, and I performed there with him. I remember the first time I was on mushrooms, and I went out to the Nerd, which is right on Fremont Street, and I was just seeing shit. And I was tripping out, and there's a circle of people, and Brandon Gooch Hahn was on the opposite end of the circle, and I just like stumbled up into the circle. My friend next to me, he looked at me and he's like, "You look really messed up right now." And I was like, "I'm fine, man." And then Gooch like steps through the circle and like comes up to me and goes to shake my hand, and I just remember being like, "What's up, Gooch?"
No!
I love you on. He's a radio host on 92.3 on the rock station out here, the radio station.
Oh, is he?
He's a cool dude. Yeah. Yeah, he's really cool, even though I've only been around
Oh,
him
James
while
says, "I love
losing my
Gooch."
shit. Yeah, he's a
Comp 92.3.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a really
Gooch is
cool
pretty
guy.
cool.
He's always performing at the clubs. He's one of the first comics around here that was local, getting into Las Vegas Comedy Club.
Couch says.
Or not Las Vegas, the fucking Jimmy Kimmel's.
Yeah, Couch says you don't need mushrooms to see things around those parts.
No, but it makes it horrifying. I was gonna say you don't want to.
Sorry,
I was gonna say
yes.
it makes it great, but I had a bad time. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, ass question for Sarah. How do you feel about dating Shaggy?
I'll walk away from this.
I'll get a
I'll
Scooby-Doo
really
costume.
Really good. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the voice actor of Goku like stopped us either he stopped dead in his tracks.
I think he stopped dead in his
Yeah,
tracks. He was
mm.
shaking all of our hands, and he was going to say something, and then just pointed at you and was like, "You should cosplay Shaggy, man."
Thanks, Goku. I've been your fan since I was like 8, but
That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
thanks, man.
Thanks, man. I love that the girls found a way to put those faces. Yeah. I was out for a few. That's okay, Jax. That's okay. Sarah equals chaotic neutral. There you go. See? I am chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral.
You should go as Velma and Shaggy.
Oh, they did. No, she's got a point to being Scooby. 'Cause
Yeah, it's a point. I'll tell you later, Ma.
Oh, your mother asked that question.
Yeah. Well, my mother
Yeah.
said that I should do Velma.
I got a really good joke. That's why.
It's like one of the only reasons why like I started purposely following him, because I was always nervous to follow him because he's so much funnier than I am, and you are, fuck off, and so like I always wanted to go before him. But then when I came up with that idea, I was just like, I have to follow you, and I especially have to follow you if you do your joke.
Yeah, and I always tell her, I'm like, if you want me to do something, you just tell me. Yeah, like if you're like, make sure you do this joke, I'm like, all right, I don't care. I'll make it funny, dog. But bang, 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 bang. What are you talking about?
No, you got a lot of material. That's what it is.
Can't wait for the rebar to open back up so I can spend
PBR.
this gift card. We're not sponsored by them.
Not sponsored.
Don't sue us, PBR.
We're not sponsored. We paid for these ourselves. Well, he paid for them. I love that actor Shaggy in the movie Hackers.
Oh. I know what actor you mean, but I don't know that movie. I think I've seen it.
I don't.
It sounds familiar, but yeah.
Oh, wait, Hackers. Was that with Angelina Jolie? That old movie? From like late 80s, early 90s? Late 80s, probably.
I'm gonna find
Old
out.
Angelina Jolie movie, yep. I was right. I think I know what you're talking about, and I do actually kind of agree.
It's a 1990.
It's getting old, Couch. It's getting there.
What's getting old?
Because he was like, not that old. I'm like, yeah, no, it's getting that
It was
old.
made the year I was born, so she remembers it vividly in her adolescent years, you know.
He makes me sound like I'm so much older than him, and that's not fair.
She's not. I just like to make fun of her in the cradle. I like when she talks about, she's like, I remember back when I was a kid and bubblegum was like 25 cents, and I was like, and then I was just being pushed along in a stroller, and you'd glance over and you'd be like,
95. Yeah. Yeah. You do cosplay as one of the Golden Girls. That's...
Ha! Yes.
I'm only 6 years older. Only 6 years older. Thank you very much, guys. My oldest brother is 6 years older than me, and that's only my oldest
And it's
full-blooded
like, that's
sibling.
why I draw the line. Like, I tried to hook up with him first, but he was like, you're too young for... All right, that's fine.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks. That's what I needed. I needed
What?
my own mother to call me a cougar. Thanks.
Shit.
Sarah, like some young boys, y'all are fucked up.
No, she doesn't. Man, like the first young dude you've been with.
Yeah. Yeah, every guy before him was older than me. By at least 1 year. By at least.
And by at most,
Yeah, we won't go there. My oldest brother is 15 years older than me. Oh, geez.
Oh wow, my
says
sister.
so.
I have a sister. She's 4 years older than me.
I have 6 siblings total, but
Really?
only 3 of them are full-blooded, and the other 3 are half-blooded siblings.
Yeah, I got one sibling. That's it.
And
I go on stage and make stupid
I don't know.
jokes about humping stools, and she helps the community.
He's not a boy toy, Ma.
I'm a boy toy. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez, yeah, I'm a cabana boy.
No.
Yeah.
Sarah, you kind of sexy. Thank you.
What?
Not really. I'm not. I just turned 26 like a week and a half ago, but I feel 66, says James.
Oh jeez.
Y'all don't even know. Just wait until that big 3-0 hits, and then your body really starts shutting down. He even laughs like Shaggy.
Yeah, I think Sean Schibble said that too.
Yeah.
He's like, you sound just like a man. I'm just like, thanks, Goku.
I
Can you do the power up thing? Don't. You
Yeah,
know what?
no,
Never
you know,
mind.
yeah,
My
right.
dreams are dead. It's okay.
Yeah, I wanted him to say something for the girls in the Goku voice, because his natural voice used to sound a lot more like Goku than it does now. He's gotten older. His voice has deepened a bit.
Yeah.
Jax, I don't know what's going on.
What?
You were cool a minute ago, but now it's getting a little weird. Stop, please. Otherwise, I'll have to ban you.
I missed
But,
it.
yeah. You don't want to know.
Jesus.
Yeah. I'm 58 and feel 18, says Ma. Well, you know what, Ma? You've done a lot of real good, healthy things last year. You've changed your diet. You changed everything. You've been exercising a lot. To where our neighbor, the balance guru neighbor,
Oh yeah.
he apparently had been seeing my mom work out. And so he brought over some weights for her.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool because you've told me before you don't have like free weight stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we have them somewhere around here.
Yeah,
I don't know what she did with them.
That's cool.
But yeah, no, it was
He's
funny.
a super motivational dude. You give him shit, but he's always out there going, never quit. And it's like, yeah, people could learn that.
Well, yeah, no, it's other things that he preaches that's not very good.
Like what?
He went on this whole ramble about how you don't have to change your diet, you don't have to eat healthy, you can eat whatever the fuck you want. You just got to work your ass off.
You have to work harder if you eat shitty
Exactly,
stuff. But
that's the
a
thing.
lot-
Is
that's
it's like
a
you're putting
person-
yourself through a lot of
It's a
shit.
person-to-person thing. Some people can do that. Some people can't.
But no, he's saying for everybody. He's like, you never have to quit eating what you like. You never have to go vegan. You never have to go vegetarian. I'm sick of hearing this shit. Eat whatever you want. I eat whatever I want. Look at me.
Yeah, it's a person.
And it's just like-
thing. His metabolism's probably lightning quick. That's probably why.
Yeah, there you go. I know, my mom looks great for her age, doesn't she? My mom looks amazing. There's new YouTube emoji that's just washing hands. Oh shit, I did not know that, Sorty. All right. So, any more questions? So otherwise, we'll come to a close.
Oh, really?
Well, we've been live streaming for over an hour. Well, I've been live streaming for over an hour.
Oh, really?
You've been about an hour. Maybe a little less.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. Oh, Jesus.
Birds fighting down the...
Like right in front of us, too. Two
Midair.
mockingbirds just straight up fighting.
Oh, midair.
Are you alcoholics? No. We enjoy a beer.
Who asked that? Okay. Who did?
Jax. Yeah, no, we just enjoy a beer. Let's see. Question, Sarah. Would it be weird for you if I complimented how your mom looked? My mom's met you. You've met my mom, so you have faith. Oh my god. I gotta do this again.
Why?
Look at the door.
Oh, goodness.
So we're back to this way. How do you feel about the movie Endgame? Asked Sorty.
I like it. I like Marvel movies. Way over DC.
That's what you were talking about, Chrissy. I didn't know. What was it that you were saying?
I like, what were you
Endgame?
talking about? Yeah, I like Marvel movies over like all DC movies. Like, I've always liked Marvel over DC for any reason. Like, well, not just any reason, more specific reasons, but over any like comparison between Marvel and DC. I've always felt like Marvel is more like, we're human, we all have problems, but that doesn't mean that you can't overcome your problems and still be a hero when like the time calls for it. Whereas DC is like, never fuck up, never. I'm Superman.
Oh, yeah,
I always
that's
live
true.
good. I never make mistakes. It's like there's something to look up to try to emulate. Where it's like I feel like it's easier to emulate Marvel heroes because they're like, I am, like Deadpool, things like that. He's like, well, that's probably a shitty example.
No, Deadpool. I feel like
Iron
is
Man. That's a great one. Like the way the DC or
no.
the
I
way
feel
that
like
Marvel's been
Deadpool's a
doing that.
great example as to how Marvel understands humor in everyday culture and everyday life, whereas DC doesn't. I've seen them try to do humor, and it comes off incredibly cheesy, like really cheesy, like just cringe bad. But anyway, let's see. Any more questions? Let's see. Again, my mom says I don't look the same way that we met Couch. She has lost a lot of weight. But Couch has a question for you. So when you're trying out new material, do you just go for it, or do you like practice in your mirror? And do you practice in your mirror a ton before the show?
That's a good question because it's changed with experience. Like, cause I'm like almost 2 years into comedy. But when I first started, when it came down to material, I'd write it all out, like almost word for word on how I wanted to say it, and then kind of look that over a lot and kind of run it through in my head. and it's progressed more so to now, like, my notes and things are just premises, just like what direction do I want to go in and what am I mainly talking about, and then I kind of just fill it in as I go, because it's doing that, you could be more natural. Because a lot of people when they're starting out comedy try to go up and be the comedy guy. What's the deal with it? It's like, dude, just be yourself. If you can be yourself and you're naturally funny, then it's like you can get past a lot of the hurdles that a lot of people start out with.
Yeah.
It's like, stop trying so hard. Be the dude you are in the parking lot. So I feel like the less that I fill in every single word, the more I can like go with the flow on how the crowd feels and like what directions I can take it. Because I've written some bits here and there where it's like, I think it's funny, nobody else thinks it's funny, so I turn it all around.
Yeah.
And get them on my side. Where it used to be, I'd just commit to the bit. And it's like, that can go both ways.
Yeah. Couch says, when I wrestled professionally, I learned to just be yourself with the volume turned way up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically the same thing with comedy. It's like you want to be yourself, but you want to be like
That's a great way
amplified.
to put it. Yeah, like what's it called? I think I've heard Joe Rogan talk about it once or twice before, where he's like, you want to be yourself on stage, but like kind of exaggerated.
Yeah.
Not so, like me. I'm an introverted person, and the way I've always been at comedy shows until people like Randall Thompson and other people have taken me and drugged me into groups of people. I'd just be sitting by myself. I love to sit in my car by myself and listen to music before I go on stage. I do that shit a lot. I like to just be a loner, but on stage I'm very extroverted. I'm very...
Oh yeah, he'll involve the crowd sometimes.
Yeah, like I eliminate the filter in between my mind and my mouth, whereas like that's something that's very much so at play in like natural life. Like I always think about what I'm gonna say, how they're going to react, and how I'm going to react to that in normal situations, but on stage I'll just say it and just deal with it as it comes.
Mm-hmm.
And in a lot of ways, like, so it's like, yeah, I try to like act the way that you would act with the volume all turned up. Just be yourself when you don't think anybody's looking.
We've been talking for almost 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're having fun.
So a lot of improv.
Yeah, but improv is like, that's more of like that's like a that's better. That's better than what I'm talking about. Because I'm doing that, and I know a lot of comics, like Spiro Ciravellis, another local Las Vegas comedian who's awesome, and he has a TikTok who posts on it every day. Like, he's constant with shit, and he's hilarious in everything that he does. But it's like, he took legit improv classes, so he has that skill more so than I did. Like, he was taught a craft, whereas I just had to come up with talking. I feel like if more people went through the improv route, they would be better at that, whereas like some people, they either have to find it or not find it. Another person is like Butch Bradley, who's a headliner at the Las Vegas Comedy Club. Every night, Butch Bradley's one of the top people in our scene. Professional comedian, makes a living that way. He's got a house bigger than mine, you know, just off comedy. And it's like, he took legit improv classes and tells people that it's like, that's the best way to go, because you'll be better with that yes and.
Yeah, Sorty was saying that she improvs all of her jokes, and improv runs in her whole family. Improv is a great thing to practice if you're able to practice it, and if you have somebody who could like help you with it too, who actually like understands improv and understands how to like clear your head and how to like translate the idea or concept in your head into words or whatever it is that you're practicing.
It makes you sharp.
There's so many different kinds of comedy too, and a lot of people don't realize, like, there's slapstick comedy, there's physical comedy, there's musical comedy, there's stand-up, there's skit work, and scripts. Storytelling.
One-liners.
Yeah, it's like, these are things that make each person's comedy thing different. Mm-hmm. And it's just a matter of finding out what works for you, because for some people, writing out a script works for them, and for other people, being improv works for them. For others, it's just purely storytelling, and for others, it's purely one-liners. I mean, it's...
And some people could go off just straight off improv skills. Like another great comedian here, Tom Garland, who was just in the movie Headstrong with Rob Van Dam, which is out now, is he will just go up on stage. It just like one of the things that got you interested in me is when I went on stage, I just was to the crowd, just like, what is on your guys' mind?
Yeah.
And as soon as somebody said something, I just go off of that. But he does that times a million.
Yeah.
He is a professional at that. But it's like, I've only heard him do actual material only a few times. One of the funniest people out in this scene, and he'll just do it all just right off the top of his head. That's a special kind of genius.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can tell that's from years of sharpening it through like experience and improv, of just being able to be like, yes, and. I've never seen him take a situation and turn it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's any more questions. Let's see.
Ask quick.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Even though I have like 12 paragraph responses.
When I wrestled professionally, I learned to just be yourself. Yeah, turn the volume way up. I read that. My family makes improv jokes so cheesy that you can't help but laugh.
That's
I mean, that could be like great with.
If it makes you laugh, it makes you laugh. It's funny,
Yeah, it can make you laugh when it comes to like just puns. Something as simple as puns. I laugh so fucking hard at puns. I love puns. I am not a good pun joker, but yeah, there's been so many times where I've accidentally made puns, and like he's even pointed out like, oh, that wasn't a pun, and I'm like, shit, I should have gone with it. That should have been a pun.
Yeah.
But no, and whenever I hear puns, like they're cheesy and they can be really terrible, but I will always laugh because it always gets to me. But that's the thing. Their puns are pungent. Good job.
That's so punny. What do you write for Mythbusters?
Yeah.
This is pun after pun.
Pun after pun.
Pun and science.
All right, but yeah, we are gonna get going. It's been almost 2 hours. I'm quick on my feet. Yeah, Chrissy really is.
That's good.
Chrissy is fucking hilarious, and I can't wait for you to come back to Vegas to visit. I'm so excited. Fuck yes. I asked another question, says Couch. Sorry. Okay. Well, you dated a pun for at least a year. Jesus Christ, thanks. Where was your question?
Fucking joke.
Where was your question, Couch? I don't see it. Oh, well, if he just gets up and wings it. But I asked that one.
Not
I didn't
totally,
s-
but kinda.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of times where I've sat next to Sarah, even at book shows, where it's like I'm getting paid by people, and Sarah will be like, "What are you gonna talk about?" And I'm like,
No
"I
idea.
don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see how they feel, because it's like you'd be surprised how much the audience like really matters." Because it's like if they're drunk, happy, excited, and locked on to every word you're saying,
Well,
you can just win.
It could also be like if they're too drunk,
True.
then you could just not even get their attention in the first place.
Yeah.
Which has happened to me before because like there are times where we're late to rebar to put our names on the list and everything. And by the time we get up, everybody's either plastered off their ass to where they're barely conscious
I love that. Just be loud.
or they're leaving and gone and there's like hardly anybody there.
But it's like some crowds are really tight. I've done a lot.
You better, Christy.
I've done a lot of shows where it's just like you go up and tell a joke and you're just like, "Fucking, am I right?" And they just look at you.
Oh, what was your favorite way to deal with hecklers?
Go after them. I'm a very big proponent on. It. I've also learned lessons on. I believe you should put hecklers in their place. Because when I look at that is them challenging the person on stage, and if the person on stage doesn't come out on top out of that altercation, then the audience will lose respect for him and be like, this guy's not that cool, this guy's whatever, he just got fucking told
And
by
it'll
Jeff.
be hard to regain control
but
of the audience.
At the same time, it depends on how they're heckling and how much they're annoying the rest of the audience. Because there's also a thing where it's like you're too sharp at a heckler, and I've seen a lot where somebody just makes some little dumb joke because they're out with their friends and they're having fun. They're just like, "He said, am I right?" And the fucking comic will just be like, "Shut up, you're nothing." Just like go in on them like hardcore, and the whole audience is like, "Becky's just trying to have a good time. Why are you being a dick?" And he'll lose everybody that way.
Was that like what happened that one night at Rebar?
Yeah. It's exactly what happened. One
Okay,
night there was
yeah.
a heckler and somebody I look up to just went in on her. He usually
Yeah.
does good. Usually that is hilarious.
Yeah, he
But
usually doesn't go that hard too on an
he was
audience
probably a little
member.
annoyed because it's like if you get on their nerves and they'll just focus on you and just say the meanest shit because there's a sense of invincibility when you're on the stage. Like, you don't ever think anybody's gonna come up to you. You're separated. There's that fourth wall, which we, like, literally materialize the fourth wall. It's like, you can't touch me. I'm up here with a microphone, and you're down there. Even though you're within beer throwing distance, I'm not scared. I can just say whatever. So he just went all in, and I tried to get her back by being like, oh, I care. I want to see you have fun. And she still left. So then I turned around and said, fuck her. And everybody laughed at
Actually,
that.
she stayed in the bar area.
Oh, yeah. She came up and bought me a drink, too.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, she was like, I know you tried. And
He
I was
like
okay.
Steve Hofstadtered.
I
stop-
heard he
stop
plants
header.
people though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he plants. Those are his
Can you
friends.
emphasize on the beer throwing part?
When you're that close, like when you're within spitting distance of somebody, it's like a lot of comics forget. And I feel like people aren't gonna go that far, but it's like, say you're sitting literally like 10 feet away from somebody and you just looked up and was like, hey, and said like a bunch of rude shit to them. It's like in the back of your mind, you gotta think that if you say the wrong things to a certain point, they might stand up and come over to you or throw their beer at you because you're
Or
that
wait
far
for you to
away.
get off stage and
Yeah.
follow you.
But when you're on stage, you forget about that. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm up here doing my thing in my own little... I've only seen comics get approached 2 or 3 times on stage. And it's like, it's never ended in a physical altercation, but it almost has. I've had people get yelled at right in their face. Like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, but we forget. Because I've called chicks... there's one chick who was heckling me. I called her a crack whore right to her face. I was like, you're an ugly crack whore, this, that, and the next thing, shut up. She bought me a drink afterwards.
Jesus!
But it's like, I forget that I'm like, you're literally right in front of me, and if you were that mad, you could either walk up to me or just straight take a sip and throw it, right? You're that far. You would hit me and probably cause a pretty big welt. Like, that's how close you are, but we forget.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there was one time I had a heckler. I only had one heckler so far, but I think I
She's so
handle it
nice.
pretty well.
It's only, yeah.
'Cause,
You're,
like,
you're
I-
nice and sweet on stage and everything, and it's like, I've gotten a lot of hecklers because when you go up there and you're like, hey, I'm the coolest, you're gonna have like a handful of times I've had like, I'm the shit and I'm so cool, and then like chicks will be like, haha, that's awesome, and then the dude sitting next to him will be like,
Yeah.
no, you're not. I'm cool. All right, and it's just like, all right, dude, chill
That
out.
happens a lot.
You
Yeah,
know,
I
yeah,
see
it's
that.
just like, I get it, dude.
Where
this
like
isn't-
the
I'm
men
doing my
the men are
job.
just like they're like they get like all like
it's
like all pouty and everything because their lady is laughing at a guy's jokes, and it's just like, are you that insecure, man? Like,
Yeah.
really? But anyway, I'm gonna
happens.
go ahead and cut this now because we're approaching. Well, yeah, we're approaching 92 minutes. So
You said almost 2 hours.
I know.
You lied. Why?
No, I didn't say almost 2 hours.
We're gonna have to replay that.
Sorty, I think was the one that said it was almost 2 hours. And it's beer dirty, damn straight.
It's
also weed dirty.
Oh yeah, your friend, if she's still watching, come on
Yeah.
over, dog.
Come on over. We're gonna get high. All right, guys. Yin yang is balance, and the balance lies within yourself. I'll see you guys on the next one.